We all know getting stuck in a game sucks, especially if it's a racing game. In old Mario Kart games, you could get easily stuck in a corner. But in the new Mario Kart games, this won't happen because of smart steering. If you activate it, you can drive against the wall and the game will automatically move you to the right or left. In Mario Kart World Tour, this setting is still in. And it also works in the free roam. If you don't know, Mario Kart World Tour is a really big open world where you can visit all the places in free roam. While free roaming, I nearly drove into a wall. However, I avoided a collision because of smart steering. This popped up a question in my head. Can we endlessly drive in the open world while only pressing A? Or are we getting stuck somewhere? No joystick or button, only pressing A. In theory, this should work. The world has many obstacles, but none of them is going to break the drive, because most objects we drive against getting destroyed or we move to the right or left. If we hit an enemy, we just make a wall, and if we hit an ally, we jump. Hitting the end of the map, Lucky 2 will put us in the opposite direction. So nothing will stop us from moving, right? With this in mind, I decided to start this challenge. First, the rules. We lose if we get stuck in some place and can't leave, or if we end up in a loop. A loop is like driving in a circle or just driving from point A to B over and over again. We win if we never stop driving and can visit all places on the map. Now to the starting point. This isn't that important because in the end we want to see all the places. I choose the Mario Bros. Stage because it's the first that comes up if you drive a Grand Prix. After that, I made this professional setup to always press A and the race can begin. Until I realized I messed up and let the sleep mode on. But now the race can begin. Here you can see an hour-long gameplay where nothing could stop us. While watching, I thought that there would be a loop in the water, but slowly we escaped this place. The next problematic place was this swamp at Boo's Cinema. This place was inspired by SNES track, so it got really sharp turns. If we leave the track and fall to the swamp, Lucky 2 will pick us up to set us back on the track. In the beginning we still made progress, however we ended up in a loop. Here we are just driving in the swamp and Lucky 2 brings us here and we drive again. So our challenge will already end. Unless we have hope. There are some cars driving this way. If we can hit one that gets us in a different direction, we could get out. So we let this loop run until we hit the car. Finally it! Never was I so excited about a car crash, but no luck with that. We are still in the loop. I let this one more often to see a different result, but we could only get a mushroom and the same result happened. I also had some more crashes, but the same result. In the end we lost this challenge. Or do you have any idea how this loop can be broken? Maybe a different car or bike? Or is there a special car we can wait for and crash to get us out? I had the idea to twist the rules and stop so we can get pushed away by a car, but they will just stop. If you have an idea, please leave a comment. Also, if you have another challenge, write it down. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it.